I never thought a peaceful Sunday morning would be the day my entire world would break. We were sitting outside in the backyard, soaking in the sunlight and sipping coffee, when my wife suddenly said she needed talk. Her face was pale, her lips trembling. I assumed it was something health-related, maybe a frightening diagnosis. Nothing could have prepared me for what she said next. She inhaled deeply and quietly said, "I'm pregnant." I was taken aback, not angry, just surprised. We hadn't planned for more children, and frankly, we weren't in our prime years anymore. I gave her a hesitant smile and asked, "How you feel about it?" That was when everything crumbled. Tears streamed down her face as her hands started to shake. "It's not yours," she whispered. I stared at her, frozen. The air felt sucked out of my lungs. My first instinct was denial. Maybe she had made a mistake. A single, awful decision. Then she spoke a name. Ethan. That name, my daughter Claire's fiancé, would never sound the same again. She explained it began the night Ethan had come over while Claire was away on a work trip. Too much wine. A poor decision. But it didn't stop there. What started as a mistake turned into a secret affair that lasted for months, right under our noses. All the while, we shared dinners, holidays, birthdays, smiling together like nothing was wrong. She betrayed me. And he betrayed the daughter I raised and loved. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I simply stood, walked into the house, and began packing her belongings. Every drawer, every closet. I threw everything onto the driveway like garbage, because that's what had become to me. She followed me, sobbing, pleading, insisting she never meant for any of it to happen. But the final blow? She asked me to adopt the child. "Please," she said. "I know I destroyed everything, but I can't do this alone. Everyone will hate me. I need you. We need you." I looked her in the eyes and told her the truth. She stopped being my wife the moment she slept with our daughter's fiancé. That child? It wasn't mine. It was a result of deception. I wouldn't raise it. I wouldn't pretend. I told her to leave and never return. Our divorce was swift. The courtroom offered no comfort for her. My lawyer laid everything bare, her affair, the betrayal, and the judge awarded me everything. The house, the savings. She left with nothing but a suitcase and the child inside her. As for Claire, she learned the truth just days later. She came over, glowing with excitement, her wedding dress in a garment bag for the final fitting. I couldn't say a word. I just handed her a letter, one my wife had written to me, filled with pitiful apologies. That's how my daughter found out. She collapsed to the floor, screaming. I'd never heard pain like that in my life. She called off the wedding. Of course. But she didn't just lose her fiancé. She lost her mother, her belief in love, her sense of safety in the world. She moved in with me for a while. She barely touched her food, barely slept. I tried to hold it together for her. I kept cooking, working, moving, hoping I could show her we'd survive it somehow. Eventually, she moved into her own place. Her therapist thought it would help her rebuild, but the damage runs deep. She still goes to therapy twice a week, sometimes more. She suffers panic attacks in crowded places. She can't watch romantic films without breaking down. The trust she once had in people is gone. My ex-wife has tried to reach out, sent photos of the child, claiming he deserves to know his grandfather. I blocked her. Some might say I overreacted, that I should have shown compassion, tried to forgive, stayed calm. But let me ask you this. How do you forgive someone who didn't just ruin your life, but shattered your child's? That wasn't just infidelity. That was toxic. And I removed it completely. Now, I've moved on. I still believe in family. But now, I build peace on my own terms. And if there's anything this story teaches, it's this. Love doesn't blind us. Denial does. When someone reveals who they truly are, don't wait. Walk away before they burn everything you've built to the ground.